know in my last video I told you that I would be making a video about all the products that I use. So I thought that's what I would do now. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Oh, and if you're wondering why the background and stuff is different, I'm in my bathroom right now because this is where I do all my makeup and this is where all my makeup is at. So yeah, it's just a Sephora brand liquid foundation, and this is in 05 light color. It's the lightest one that you can possibly get. And I'm not wearing it right now. Right now I'm actually wearing a Makeup Forever foundation. It's like a little sample I got from Sephora. It's Estee Lauder, and you open it up. You kind of see. It's just like the powder that you shake out into this, and then you use a brush to apply it. And it's just their translucent 01 light, the lightest one that they have. Just their translucent powder just set the foundation so it's not all glistening and gross. I have this, the Pore Professional, which I think I showed you guys this in my last video because I just bought it. I love this. This is amazing. You just put it on your T-zone here. It fills in your pores if you have large pores, and it prevents oil from coming to the surface of your skin. And I have really oily skin and really large pores, so this is amazing, and I love it, and it has gone beyond my expectations, and I'm going to be buying this for the rest of my life. I'm addicted. So I put this on my T-zone, and then I use this. It is Tarte, which is basically just more of a natural brand. I got this from Sephora as well, and it's their oil-free one. And I use this primer just on the rest of my face. My bronzer, just from NARS. This is the bronzer that I have. It just comes like that, and I've used quite a bit of it. I'm surprised how quickly I went through it. And this, there's a lot of different ways that people apply bronzer. Some people use it just for their blush. So I usually just use this for contouring. And I just put it under the cheekbone, at the temple, at the very crown, where my hairline is, and then just under the chin and under the cheekbones where it meets your neck, and sort of down right here to blend it. And it just makes you have a more contoured look. You know how people, like the show top model, those girls who have really good bone structure, they'll have their hair really short to show off their bone structure. Basically, contouring shows off your bone structure and creates the illusion of having more in-depth features. And I really like it because since I'm so pale, a lot of bronzers look orange on me, and that has no orange in it at all and no shine. It's very matte and very just brown, and I like it a lot. It works really well with my skin tone. Estee Lauder blush. This is what it looks like on the inside. And no, this is not a lighting trick. It really is yellow. It goes from yellow to pink. And it's supposed to be that you use this for highlighting and that you use this for your cheeks. But I don't really like using yellow for a highlighter on my skin. It just doesn't look very nice on my skin tone, I don't think. A lot of people do use yellow tones, but it doesn't look very good on me. So I mainly just use the pink. This is my face highlighter. It's Smashbox. As you can see, I accidentally smashed it. And it's not actually supposed to be powder like this. It's supposed to be pressed powder. But I dropped it and it got like that, which is fine. It still works. And this is in Shimmer, is what this is. It's Soft Light Shimmer. And it's just their highlighter. You just put highlighter at the top of your cheek. This is really, really shimmery. And I think I'm probably going to look for a different one of these as well, just because the shimmery look doesn't really agree with my complexion. So I might be looking for a new one of these. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I like pink. And I like really light colors for the highlighter. I don't necessarily like the liquid kind. I might be able to try mousse. If you have a mousse one that you tried that you really like, let me know, and I'll go check it out. I also have this. I just bought this. It's from Makeup Forever, and it's Makeup Forever's HD powder. And it's awesome. I love this stuff. I was so skeptical about this at first. Yeah, It's crazy how good glow was. I was like, there's no way that stuff actually works. But you put this on your face after you have all of your makeup on. You don't really like go back and forth. You just kind of blot it on and pat it on, and it makes it so your makeup just doesn't move at all. And I've been using it for the past few days, and I love it. It's incredible. And not only does this make it so that your makeup doesn't move really, it makes it for people who have oily skin. It conceals your oil and it doesn't let it come through. I have this, which is from Urban Decay. You open it up, it's got all these different shades in it. Some really fun ones and some really cute natural colored ones that I really, really like. I don't really use the like bright colors a whole lot, like the pink and the green. That's mainly for if there's a special event or if my friends want me to do their makeup. A lot of times they'll want me to use the fun colors on them just because they're not used to it. So I'll do that on them. But I really, really like it, and I think having those fun colors accessible is just fun. I might not be able to hold it up to you all the way because I dropped this as well and sort of shattered it. It's a pressed powder eyeshadow, and it comes in two shades. It's from Too Faced brand from Sephora. This is what it looks like. And let's see, it's Cocoa Puff and Honey Pot are the two colors that are in here. Let's see if I can show you without dumping it everywhere. Okay, those are the two colors. You can kind of see it. I really like that eyeshadow. The honey one is a little bit shimmery, and then the cocoa is a little bit sparkly, so it might not just be for like an everyday type of eyeshadow, but it's very natural looking because of the browns and the tones that it's in, but it's also really fun, so I like it. And then I also have, they're just from Wet n Wild. I just got these from Walmart, you guys. They're super cheap. I don't remember how much they cost, but they're super cheap. I really like the color combinations. I use these almost every day, usually with one of my other eyeshadows. But I got them from Wet n Wild, and they're basically the eyeshadows that have like the directions on them, like put the medium color on the lid, put the dark color on the crease, put the light color on the highlight, on the brow. And it's really cheesy and lame, but I really like these two eyeshadows, and I think that's okay to buy Walmart makeup sometimes. You can judge me if you want, but I like these. I also have these two babies right here. This one is a CoverGirl eyeshadow, also bought from Walmart. And this one is a baked eyeshadow. It's Palladio. I got this from Sally Hansen. It's just a local beauty shop. I don't know if they have tons of them wherever you are at, but I really like it. You can find tons of stuff there. There's anything you can think of regarding beauty for face, skin, nails, hair, anything like that. They have it, and it's awesome. So I have two of these. As you can tell, they're both white. This one is a little bit more cream, and it's also very matte. This one is a little bit more pearly. It's more white, and it's shimmery. So it just depends on what I'm wearing and if I'm feeling like more natural or if I'm wanting to go a little bit of a brighter eye. So these are my mascaras. I've got the Colossal Volume Mascara. I got this from Walmart. I bought this when I was in high school. Not this particular one, but I've been buying this brand since I was in high school. And even though it's just a cheap Walmart, I really like it. It's just got like the regular bristles. They're not rubber. I hate mascaras with rubber bristles. They just don't agree with my eyelashes. They clump them and they don't put very much mascara on. So I like these ones a lot better. It's got a short wand and it gets thinner as it goes down, so you're less likely to like hit your nose and have to wipe the mascara away. And I also have Cargo's 3-in-1 mascara. This one's really nice for if you're looking for a really like fun, sort of like going out, flashy, more glamorous look. You can put just one coat of this on and it'll look nice just for an everyday. But for an everyday, I tend to use the Colossal because it's just more soft looking. This one, if you put a few coats of this on, will make your eyelashes look like falsies. Like if you just do the zigzag motion and put it on like 3 coats on each side, it'll make you look like you're wearing falsies. And they're like huge and voluminous and beautiful. Okay, so let's go through my brushes. So this is the brush that I use for my contouring, for my bronzer. These are all Sephora brushes, by the way. I use this for contouring. This is the Kabuki brush that I use, and it works really well. I would probably advise you to use a contour brush if you already have very defined cheekbones. This, if you already have defined cheekbones, will probably just end up putting the bronzer where you don't want it to be and making it end up look more like a blush than like a contour. If you have a rounder face like I do, this is a good idea. The contour brush will make it look more fine. You have to work harder to blend it in and make it look more natural. This is very simple for somebody with a round face like me. This is my foundation brush, my liquid foundation brush. This is the Sephora brush. It's tapered on both ends. And I really like it. If you guys watched my last video, you know that this used to be my foundation brush. This is now my primer brush. This is my primer brush, and I now use this for my foundation brush, and I like it so much better. Because it's thicker and because it has a more defined like taper on it, on the bristles, it pushes the foundation around so much better. It just makes less go farther, which is really nice because then I don't have to waste all my money buying tons of foundation when I could just have a better brush. This is my powder brush for my translucent powder. It keeps the product inside. A lot of brushes, it's difficult to keep the product inside, especially with loose powder. It'll go flying all over the place, but this doesn't. It grabs the product and like snatches it until you put it on, and it places it perfectly and moves it around really, really well. I don't end up having to work really hard at it, trying to like blend it into my face. It just goes where I tell it to go, which is very nice. This is my highlighting brush. I've had this one for a while, and when I first bought it, I didn't know how to clean my brushes properly yet. So it's a little bit frayed, and you can kind of see it's a little bit like poofy and a little bit frayed. This brush still works pretty well, but I'm probably going to need to buy a new one pretty soon. And then this is my HD powder brush. It's big because I needed it to cover a lot of space. I don't want to be like pressing on my face a ton after I have all my makeup on because I don't want to ruin what's already there. So I bought this. It's freaking giant. It's the biggest one that Sephora had. And you just sort of take the HD and you just blot it on. Eyeshadow brushes, a lot of the times I just use the applicator that comes with the eyeshadow. I did buy a few brushes. They're just like synthetic brushes though, and they're like off-brand. They don't have the brand on them at all. I use this one just to blend from the edges, and then if the crease is harsh, I'll blend it there as well. This one I use for my white eyeshadow on the inside of my eye, and then up the crease and into the brow. For eyeliner, it's a twist kind. You just twist it, and it comes out. It's Avon brand brown eyeliner, and my black one is Estee Lauder. It's also the twist, black. And then I use this, which I'm almost out of, and is obviously really like gross in brown. It's just clear mascara, and I use this to go over my eyebrows just to make them look more like cleaned up and defined. That way they're not like eyebrows going crazy, and it just keeps them in place. And I have tons of lip glosses. This is the one I'm wearing today though. It's from Avon. It's pretty old. I can't really make out the color. Golden something. I'm not really sure. Pretty soon I am going to be going shopping for some more makeup, and I'll probably show you guys what I get after I do that. And I'll also give you an update on those foundations that I got samples of, let you know what I thought of them. I will be seeing you guys Tuesday. And don't forget to comment and favorite and subscribe. Hope to see you guys on Tuesday. Bye!